Peace, yo, my knockers. Detox season. You already know celibacy is the reason. If you're detoxing with your food, you got to detox with definitely the self-equality, because that's going to raise you to a higher vibration. It ain't, okay, you niggas stop eating, but you can keep fucking. Nah. Alright, so for all my knockers that's conscious and spiritually, elevated at this season or at this point in time, y'all need to go ahead and get y'all butts out to Hawaii. Reason why I say that, because this is going to finish your healing process. You'll be able to get more of the sun no matter what time of the year. Right now, it's winter time, but it's not cold. I'm sitting in front of the water, detoxing, and I've been fasting on fruit so I can trigger symptoms and raise the vibe even more. That's what we do to detox, all right? So, anyhow, though, getting out to Hawaii, the Most High's garden, Hawaii's garden, you'll be able to build you a community. Right now, with me, we got the Light Body Works community. We're striving to raise the vibe of the plane, so you got to do spiritual things. Now, everybody out here, when you're dealing with Hawaii, they have, it's a treaty that took place with these people. You're not got to look around because they be all over, because I'm ultramagnetic attractive. Celibacy, the semen retention is outside the body and shit, past the 14th chakra. That means that's past 14 months. So, anyhow, so there's a community, they had little treaties or whatnot. So their community, they got the different type of Caucasians here, like, the Norwegians, the Swedens, and, people from Alaska, the Russians, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's a state, but however, it's also a melting ground for Caucasians, man. Them motherfuckers come up out the cut like roaches, man. And if some of my Caucasians is watching now, you want to raise your vibe, you already know. Add on to the cipher with the truth, all right? So we can abolish the shit, and you can be one of the chosen of your people to be able to vibe and, at least live a corporeal life, because you ain't got to worry about spreading a gene or nothing like that. It's your spirit for you, So, and for all of us, though. However, it's going to be a judgment that, with the entitlement issues, it's like the Caucasians, they are entitled to certain things. The money makes them that way. If you looking on the money, you seeing your people all on there and shit, wouldn't you feel kind of like, damn, I'm the shit. Like, they'll stand in the middle of the aisle, and they'll part, but some of their demonic entities around them and shit is pretty bold. So they'll stand right there. See, out in Hawaii, they didn't get checked like they would on the mainland, and this is what they call the mainland. The mainland is the Amaruka. All right, so they got every culture here. They got the Africans here, they got the Mexicans here, everybody here but the Amarukan, but the Naga, the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You already know. The head and not the tail. So when you touch down, you do your little healing. Tune into the plane, or Pele, the earth plane, all right? Tune into the Most High. Tune into all that. Don't worry about the people. People are not like you. You come in doing rhythm, you made hip hop up and all that shit. So they ain't gonna be able to understand that. So you connecting and raising up your vibration, all right? So basically, it's time, because you're the only one left out. So they got the treaty where they be like, yo, they gonna make this a state, but they like, yo, but we all gonna be able to come here though. And it's like, ain't no Nagas here, So when they see a Naga, especially on the semen retention and the high vibratorial Holy Spirit, they looking at you like that. They're like, what the fuck is this? Because it ain't just the body. We got mind, body, and soul, right? So for some spirit, we got the spirit with us too, but the mind, body, and soul, some people are just all body and no soul. And no mind. Some people was all mind and soul with no body. Some people was just all soul and body with no mind. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have them all in one, and this is how we're doing it. We're putting it all together in one. So we have a community too, if you high vibing, because it ain't gonna work if you low vibe and you come out here with that bullshit. Man, Pele, or Most High, the spiritual region out here has a way of handling motherfuckers, man. It just does. So keeping the vibe aloha, which is the Most High's vibe, a happy vibe, it's easy for you, especially when you get to your point. So you gotta watch out just for the little tests where they come and try to, where they try to, provoke you. Because on the mainland, goddamn well ain't no white boys walking in the hood trying to provoke an Naga. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. But here, they ain't been checked. So they do a lot of, the sexual nature here is it's a lot of fine ass women. Hey, just to pick of the litter for the knockers. Sorry, I gotta say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they had their chance when they came over to America, and they was the pick of the litter. You know what I'm saying? But now it's everything's okay. So basically, you know, you got the Malaysians and all them, man. They love knockers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They know the spirit game. You know, they know what's happened. You didn't want to kill, so you still have faith in the Most High. These beings, they was made to kill, steal, destroy, and do all of this shit because they never answered for it yet. They think that a motherfucker's gonna let them ride it on out for the rest of the movies. Like all the movies, put another movie in, it's them still winning and shit. Like nah, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So when you arrive here, you'll understand that you working with the spirit here now. You was with the flesh a lot on the mainland because you had to get money and you focusing on raising your family and shit. You couldn't be in the spirit game, and the spirit game is not the it's like it's happening. You want to get the joy and happiness. That's the money of the universe. Most I want you to have. It ain't just having money. You're gonna have that. You have all of this, and you can just attract the money here for shit that you need, according to your spiritual and mental and physical development of being able to handle such. These beings can't even handle all the money. You see when they go in the stores, you know what I'm saying? They bent over and shit. Health is all off and shit, but yet they can buy anything they want. So something's wrong with the mind. You see? So the same difference now. You know what I'm saying? Now if you pretty much you got your mind, body, and soul about to merge together, this is the finishing touches. It's the environment now. Because America is gonna get judged. It has to. You know what I'm saying? And so in our so-called African brothers, our European brothers, which is the Nagas, which is King Charles and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get it. They get judged too. It's gonna happen because all the false gods got judged, and they get judged while they're in the flesh because they're still getting aided and assisted and shit. You know, so and they use the Caucasian as a straw man, which is like a fake entity to run and do their dirty deeds around the world and shit. Because Africa wasn't as rich as you think it is. You know, America, the three Indias, the India Superior, that's what they called it. You know, that land, which is the land of the blackface, or the Ethiopians, they want to call it Ether Utopia, was rich. The lion originated there, the puma, the panther, which is the jaguar, because ain't no panthers like that over in Africa, man. The panthers, we know where that's at. It's the jaguar, black, with the little spots on it if you had to look close. See, that was my name coming up, and I was dealing with kickboxing. They called me Jaguar. Alright, so get on out here, start healing, get in tune with the nature, get in tune with your ancestors, you know, and we start linking in the light first, and then we'll link physically. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do a lot of detoxing, you know. But it's good. You can do it. Most I know your ass can do it because you're talking to me and I'm doing it, motherfucker. So there we go. We got it. All right. So I love y'all. And oh yeah, also too, man, the way they got kind of mastered too, they're nice out here. The Hawaiians love niggas, man. The Polynesians, they love knockers. They just only seen us from afar on TV on what the middleman that showed them who we are. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand how we really truly came up through the cluster B personality disorder and why we had to sell dope and why we were selling dope and you know, having sex at young ages and molestations and robbing and killing all that shit, but it was only to each other. We never did that to no outside race. So that right there. So they're gonna learn all of this, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's your turn now. Your land out here too, Naka. You get you some land too. You get to growing right away and get in tune with the spirit that's out here. Pele, the volcanoes is here for your ass. It's the ring of fire. These motherfuckers have to get the hell out. It's your shit. This is how it is, man. You got a part in it, they can't keep you out for no longer. And if they try, then it means the whole everything got to sink then. This is how it is. Now it's time for the Nagas to get on out in the world and travel around and spread that light of the Most High, the Holy Spirit, that good vibe that they just see on TV. Now they get to see it in person, and it's like, damn. Because that's where light work come in at. I'm a light worker, so I know I help people in person. You know what I'm saying? So I know who comes up and just whatever. Most High just sends the patient to me, basically. And then I boom for whatever amount of time I needed to do it. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I turn around, I get blessed by somebody or something else around the way if I did my work. And I don't even be looking for this, but I understand that's where I always been. We'll touch on that another time. But Nagas, you need to get your ass on out here, at least to visit, alright? Don't be afraid. That's what they want you to do. But they know when your ass sits down, you're gonna be touching all these crystals and this lava element, you know what I mean? All these minerals and shit, and it's gonna coincide with your melanin molecule. You're gonna know that you silica based, that you're a crystal. You ain't all carbon, because carbon is flimsy and it's like the bark of the wood, and it's just Because, crystals, that shit stayed through all the fucking test of time, like sand and shit. Little crystals, little silicas. All right. That being said, I love y'all, and I'll be with you in the next one. Peace.